the bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me. Listen, people, man. We're in Njies. We're in the building. This one right here, I'm definitely intrigued for. I can't even lie to you. Obviously, if you heard two first again, bruv. That. I can't remember. Did that thing come out, bruv? Whatever year that came out in, it's 1000% in the top 10. I can't even remember. I think it was last year. Blood. And then the remix came out. It came out as well with Shah Simon, RV. Who else was on that, fam? Gully was on it, I think. Was that it? Shah Simon, Gully, RV. I think that was it still. But yeah. Cold, blood. Cold. Definitely one of the coldest in the scene, especially if we're talking about in drill. If you're talking about not even just uniqueness, artistry, just one of the best artists in the drill scene, 1000%, fam. The guy is different with it, blood. So,
hey, Two-Face, I think you've raised the bar once again, my guy. I just hope the people are ready for this one.
Hey, yo, Ludo!
It's that mad about bars.
You know, a lot of people ask us, how is C.Dot funded? Where do you get your money from? The simple answer?
One girl tried set me up, I think I'm too nice, so I rejected. Got down the Insta bad man in real life, I was following before I got requested. Try call man an eject kid, but they still wanna know who this idiot is. They hate the police for like 10 plus years, then this week turn into detectives. I can't respect it, gang being hectic. They'll shank him, twist it, lift him, then they got ejected. Tell a man go again, so it's effective.
Coinface, PS Hit Squad, Abracadabra, DEE, Two-Face himself, man. Like, there's just certain men that are so cold in default mode that could be saying the most simplest bars and just sound absolutely cold with it. Two-Face is one of them guys. This guy could be chatting absolute shit, just be chatting about absolutely nothing, fam, and it would sound cold because he is him on default mode. He is too cold, blood. Are you mad, fam?
Hey, Two-Face, I think you've raised the bar once again, my guy. I just hope the people are ready for this one.
But when you add the bars as well, and it makes the flow go even more crazy.
You know, a lot of people ask us, how is C.Dot funded? Where do you get your money from? The simple answer?
One girl tried set me up, I think I'm too nice, so I rejected. Got down the Insta bad man in real life, I was following before I got requested. Try call man an eject kid, but they still wanna know who this idiot is. They hate the police for like 10 plus years, then this week turn into detectives. I can't respect it, gang being hectic. They'll shank him, twist it, lift him, then they got ejected. Tell a man go again, so it's effective. I don't care who your president is, put O's in your bum like you're re-elected. Then girl won't get me erected in the back of a throat like she being tested. When my dad got shot, none of his boys went round there heavy. I can't get them, they're way too grown, so I got their sons, can't way too petty. This whack like Jin and Hayachi, bro, the kickback was way too techie. You better leave this boss alone, if I leave home, everything messy. Bro, just copped yourself a new Mac, but this one don't come in no iOS. If you recognize his pagan's face, don't get smacked.
Now you got phone brand flows, you know. Now you got phone brand flows. Who do you know in this scene that has done phone brand flows? You've heard name brand flows, you know, saying Gucci, Prada, you know, say all of them things. But have you heard phone brand flows, blood? Have you heard that before? Because I haven't. You know what I'm saying? I haven't, blood. You get me, blood. Let's get back to this.
You better leave this boss.
And it's not even like he did the Android versus what do you call it? The Android versus what do you call it? iPhone thing. They literally blended them together.
Alone if I leave home, everything messy. Bro, just copped yourself a new Mac, but this one don't come in no iOS. If you recognize his pagan's face, they'll get swiped up like his iPhone X. My ops are acting like Dora, they only explore, their match don't hurt. And I don't wanna hear swiping or swiping, you still get robbed, brother, that don't work. These times my G got robbed for his packs, so I'm done with the twat, cause apping or swiping, you still get robbed, brother, that don't work. These times my G got robbed for his packs, so I'm done with the twat, cause ass don't learn. Now all the bridges and all the confessions, I'll turn it to Usher and let that burn. Re-up on Friday, let that earn. Grab a girl Tina, make that turn. Everything nasty, everything,
This guy, blood, he doesn't even drop as consistently, and he will always be in my top 10 when it comes to this drill thing, blood. Are you mad, fam? Listen, take him in now, blood. Don't get left, blood. Don't wait for the ship to sail and them thing there. Take him in now, fam. Oh my days, is done special right here, blood. He is special.
All the confessions, I've turned into Usher and let that burn. Re-up on Friday, let that earn. Grab a girl Tina, make that turn. Everything nasty, everything, Gee like sittings and none of my pagans are making it out. Them boy they got ching last week. Boy them road is still taking it out. No need to can act bad in this bando. One for his head he get left with no hair. Man don't panic, Juju and vanish and that's why I'm everywhere and still nowhere. No road is still taking it out. No need to can act bad in this bando. One for his head he get left with no hair. Man don't panic, Juju and vanish and that's why I'm everywhere and still nowhere. Lean.
I'm calling it now. Call this mad about bars of 2022. Call this mad about bars of 2022. Call this mad about bars of 2022, blood. Certain man just have flaws and that's it, blood. So the flaw, you know what I'm saying? But this guy has his flaws is fucking impeccable. It's distinctive, it's unique, and it's absolutely impeccable. He's mastered it. It's not like, oh, it's a mad flow, but he breaks down in certain parts. Nah, the guy's as smooth as silk throughout, fam. WD-40 settings, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? And then when it comes to the bars as well, blood, like, are you mad, fam? Because there's certain man in the scene that will just say a certain bar that everyone's saying, you know what I mean? You know, like I always say it, the 2C slide bar. Everyone was saying that in the scene, but he's not saying bars like that. He goes the extra mile to actually put on his bars to where it's like, yo, I've actually never heard that before, blood. Foreign band flows and all them thing. The juju, I'm everywhere, but nowhere. The voice, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the guy's just too unique, man. Best mad about bars of 2022. For anyone to top this, I absolutely commend you, blood. Same thing with Artist Daily Duppy. That one's definitely top 10 of 2022. Top 5, actually. You know what I'm saying? Part 2.
You know, a lot of people ask us, how
That's the
is
thing,
CDOT
though. The part
funded?
1 was so
Where do you
cold, he
get
could have just kept it going and I would have been satisfied.
I am better than you. There's an eagle's the only bird that I like, so I'll send 2 for your Canada Goose. You must have some computer virus. These don't.
Answer?
I am better than you. There's an eagle's the only bird that I like, so I'll send 2 for your Canada Goose.
Oh, he actually said it, blood. He actually said it, fam. I thought he said, basically the eagle's the only bird that he likes. But obviously I knew he was chatting about the desert eagle, but from the first listen, I didn't realize he actually said a desert eagle, blood. You know what I'm saying?
You must have some computer virus. These double clicks ain't saving you. If I want sticks, then I know a arc, cause these animals just came in twos.
Like, do you not hear the bars, blood? Like, the bars are so simple. You know who else does this so perfectly? PS Hit Squad. PS Hit Squad does this as well, blood. You must have a virus, blood. Can't these double clicks and save it? It's so simple. Everyone's been through it, blood. But you wouldn't think to say it in a bar though, like, bruv. Nah, man.
Eagle's the only bird that I like, so I'll send 2 for your Canada Goose. You must have some computer virus. These double clicks ain't saving you. If I want sticks, then I know a arc, cause these animals just came in twos. Think that I just started, I've been hair long like Rapunzel. 18-inch, no bundles. Sawn off shots through frontals. My old friends left me when I was broke, so when I see them, I can never be humble. Wash the machine, then put it on tumble, make them spin round and stumble. Now they're up in the comments, because I 2-step in the mask. I saw Pablo Escobar do salsa. Please don't tell me bad man don't dance. I don't know about space and planets, but when I get waxed, I'm a shooting star. I'll put Zilla in a new Rizla and smoke him if he ever use this bar.
You know, normally people go in a track and the beat spins the artist, blood. I don't think the beat's ever spun man like Two-Face, man. The beat has never spun like, bruv. Look how simplistic this beat is right here, blood. And it sounds so complex. Why? Because of who's on it, blood. Give this to someone else and you'd be like, ah. You know what I'm saying, blood? But the guy's so cut, bruv. How many times have you heard this guy spin a beat, fam? Man came at you with, again, you know what I'm saying, spun the track, came on the remix and giving you a whole different flow and gave you the exact same type of caliber of verse as the first one. Who else is doing that, blood?
Pablo Escobar do salsa. Please don't tell me bad man don't dance. I don't know about space and planets, but when I get waxed, I'm a shooting star. I'll put Zilla in a new Rizla and smoke him if he ever use this bar. First try X me off at this R1, then box me up, but I never do statements. When I try angle at order, the circle squeeze 2 hands like I'm on a PlayStation. Even though I'm insane, I'm the sanest out of all of my peers. You can be Ross, Rachel or Joey, and I still gonna bring friends in here. Cause if they light up the whole of this room, the fumes won't come from this engineer. When I talk bad, then you best be careful. Without the mask, you won't know that I'm there. Everything blur, blur, blur. And you already know it's Two-Face cause you heard Every time I step, I'm stepping in heavy. Gang told me pull up cuttings, got bookie, I told gang them I'm outside already. I need me a bougie wifey this year, I don't want a wife or Jesse. My own friend left me when I was broke, in Gucci, a man got beggy. Get me 5 machete, 2 wax ready. I can't think straight cause I'm sipping this Henny. It might get messy, they shot already, and then I shot back cause I'm petty. Situation got techie, then man got leggy. I still got dustin' ready. Still in the bike with a sketty. Just me on one walk like Fetty. Been walking a dance, everything sticky. And then
the fuck like bruv.
Kenny Allstar.
Two-Face is in my top 10, man. Two-Face is in my top 10. Two-Face is in my top 10, man. He officially made it. He's in my top 10. Follow up the socials. Follow up my socials, other channel. Number 1. If you're writing a tune, yeah, and you come up with like a mad flow and you're like, yo, no one's ever done this flow, and you don't want to do it because you might think, oh, it doesn't sound as good as this person or that person, or what do you call it? The flow might sound stupid. Just go ahead with it, blood. You know what I'm saying, blood? Because no one flows like this guy right here, blood. This thing's unique, blood. At the end of the day, that's what you do. You don't flow like the same person to fit in. You flow like you, and that's so you can stand out, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, man. Come on now, blood. Who do you really know in this thing that's on a track and sounds, and for his flow or he or... But what am I even trying to say, blood? Who do you know, which artist do you know that is on a track, whether it's a he or a she, and their flow is more complex than the beat that they're on, blood? You don't really see that, blood. Actually, take that into consideration. You don't really see that. More times people's beats are, you know what I'm saying, sometimes what carries them, you know what I'm saying, or they're coinciding with the beat nicely, but who do you know whose flow sounds more complex than the beat, fam? Who do you know that's constantly on the track, spinning the instrumental time and time again? And you man, there's been some, bruv, when it comes to this music thing, the beats that we're making, you know what I'm saying, the UK and this drill thing, or just in general, blood, they're getting more and more complex, blood. Literally, fam. Like nowadays, it's not even just one beat throughout, blood. They'll like take something in, add a layer, take layers out, put layers in, and that add a couple of layers down the line, and them thing there, like, bruv, the tunes are broken into segments. Like the beats are getting better and better, blood. But every time I hear Two-Face on a track, his beats are up there, but he's always spinning the beat, fam. Like, the guy always outperforms the beat. It's actually ridiculous. I'll catch you man the next one. Definitely watch Lee to the VI's reaction. If you haven't, because he's another guy I know he'll definitely go brazy over this one right here. And I'll catch you man the next one, man. It's your boy Njies. And I'm out here, fam. Shout out Two-Face 10 times, blood. He's fucking fire! Absolutely different, blood. Can you do my people? I'm right. Bar, I'm too persistent with comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But for bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left in the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own, and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax. Premium sir.